All right, everyone, welcome back to the Bradley Real Estate Group. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out this video today. I am Antonio Bradley, and this is Jasmine Bradley. First and foremost, we'd like to wish you and your family a very happy holiday season, and I hope you guys have a fantastic time.
Yes, to you who follow us and are part of this newsletter, thank you so much. If you're not a part of our newsletter, you're watching us on social media or on our YouTube page, then we encourage you to join us, send us a message. We'll be glad to add you to our newsletter. We have valuable information and contests, giveaways, events. Very nice.
Lots of new content coming up for the year 2023. So Jasmine, why don't you go ahead and tell them what we're going to be talking about today, actually.
Yeah, today we're actually going to give some education about why it's still a good time to sell.
That's correct. It is still a great time to sell your home. And we wouldn't tell you to do anything that we wouldn't do, because we're actually going to be putting our home on the market in the next 2 to 3 weeks. All right, so Jasmine, why don't you tell the people why it's still a great time to sell your house in today's market? What's the number one reason?
Yeah, so the number one reason why it's still a great time to sell the house is because even though some people have been a little bit nervous about the interest rates and affecting the home values, really it is still at a higher price value than pre-pandemic era. Before everything, before COVID, before the craziness.
Absolutely.
The homes are going back to the 2019 time frame, but still at a significantly higher home value.
Much higher.
You will still have equity in your home. You most likely, maybe you won't be selling it for $30,000 over asking price, but you're still selling it for significantly more than what you would have sold it before everything went crazy.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the number two reason why it's still a great time to sell your home is because homes are still selling at a considerably low time on the market. So for instance, there's three. Now, first you must know that there's three things that sell a house: price, condition, and marketing. Now, should the house be priced correctly? Should the condition be average? And should the marketing be done sufficiently? Then you're looking at getting your home sold of an average of 80 days. Now, I know that sounds like a long time compared to the pre-pandemic time, well, during the pandemic time, in 2021 rather. We were looking at maybe 15, 14 to 30 days you were getting your home sold. But before that, pre-pandemic, we were at about a 90-day average on the market. So 80 days is still pretty good. Now, again, that's if you hire an average agent. Now, if you hire a great agent, someone like Jasmine and myself, you're looking at getting your property sold within an average of 30 days.
Yeah, that's a really good point too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go average.
Don't go average.
When you can go great. All right. So number 3 reason. Shall we go into it?
Yes.
All right. So number 3 reason is negotiations are still favorable. So even when you were thinking about 2019 time frame, right? Negotiating. I mean, buyers were asking for closing costs. They were asking for home warranty. That was almost like
cosmetic repairs.
Large cosmetic repairs.
Mm-hmm.
So, negotiations, you have to sell your house. It is what it is. But after the buyer frenzy during COVID, kind of those things went away, right? And buyers weren't asking as much. Well, I know that people have been nervous and it's been going back. What people are asking, buyers are asking for concessions, but they're still not as much as they used to. I mean, there's some buyers, and we are working with some now, are still willing to add the closing costs to the price of the home, or they're still willing to. They're not really. I haven't really seen people asking for home warranties for a while. Like it's not the norm anymore.
And if they did, we're able to say, no, we're not providing a home warranty. We're just not in that market yet, or the seller can't do so. And we're still able to get that house on the contract.
Absolutely. So definitely negotiations are still favorable. If you are interested in selling your home, this might be a good time before things start dipping more towards the buyer side.
Right, and just to caveat on that, if you sold more than 1 or 2 homes, then you know that the asking price is not the only thing that you have to negotiate. And I believe that's why Jasmine are saying that negotiations are still favorable for the seller, because you still have to negotiate repairs, you have to negotiate closing costs and all that type of stuff, rent backs. and you may not have to get into all that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, even right now, buyers are still paying most of their closing costs.
They are.
Or again,
adding it to the
adding
price.
it to the price.
Or
They may
worst
not be
case, the
asking
seller
as
pay
much-
half the closing costs.
Maybe not asking for as many repairs. So negotiations are still favorable. That's reason
Take
number three.
advantage of this favorable negotiation time frame. Yep.
All right. So what's number 4?
Number 4. All right, so number 4, the number 4 reason why it is still a great time to sell your home is the competition is very limited, right? So we hear this big thing about the interest rates are so high, now is not a good time to buy, now is not a good time to sell. But actually, it's a great time for you to sell because you know as well as I know that when you put your house on the market, buyers are not just looking at only your house. They're comparison shopping and they're looking for the best deal. Now, right now, there's not a lot of good deals on the market. So if you have a nice condition home, we price it correctly, you hire us to market it, we're gonna get it in front of more than the other sellers are as far as buyers is concerned, right? To get your property sold ahead of them. And the faster you can get your property sold ahead of the competition, the more money that you can put in your pocket. And we wanna see you do it.
But what are the 3 reasons that home sell again?
Price, condition, and market.
Price, condition, and market. Sounds good.
All right, so what's number 5, Jasmine?
Well, number 5 reason why you should consider selling your home now is really because at the end of the day, it's a case-by-case basis selling your home. I mean, really think about it. If you have to sell your home, then the reason like, oh wait, I'm going to wait to sell it because of the interest rate or the market,
Right.
that may not be the best thing for you. Now, if it is, then great. But it may not be if you cannot wait 7 to 10 years to
Right.
sell, to put your house on the market, then you just need to go ahead and do it before things change or get for the worse. I mean,
That's a good
market,
point.
think about it, market cycles, the market goes up and down. And market cycle, as they do trends in economic trends,
Right.
they show that each market cycle is anywhere between 7 to 10 years. So we just came out of a upwards trending market of 13 years. So it
Very
went
upward.
above average, right? So what's gonna happen now? It starts coming down, we may have hit the climax, prices are not going up anymore. So what they're gonna do, they may start going down, maybe not too much, maybe not
We don't know.
what we used
Yeah.
to. We
Exactly.
don't want to speculate, but we do know that market trends last anywhere between 7 to 10 years.
Correct.
So what does that mean for you? If you are not able to wait 7 to 10 years to sell your house, then it's better to do it sooner rather than later.
Absolutely.
Instead of
That's a
trying to
great point.
catch it, and then you can't really time the market, because at the end of the day, nobody has a crystal ball to really time the market perfectly.
Yep.
So
Hey, that's the great point to make is buy low and sell high. And everybody know we may or may not have an inflated market. The housing prices may or may not be inflated. We won't know. However, we like to get ahead of that. So making your decision today can be very beneficial to you.
Exactly, because either way, if you have to sell, you have to sell regardless of the market. You might as well just take care of the things that you can't control, and then the rest, just make sure that you hire a great agent. If you're not in our area and it's not us, then you can call us and we can refer you to somebody in your area.
Yes.
But for sure, make sure that you're taken care of and that the person that you're dealing with is professional and can actually guide you in the right direction.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jasmine. All right. Hey, so it was very fun giving you guys this information. Be on the lookout for more education in the market as far as buying, selling, and also investing. If you guys want to know more about the information that we put out today, you know how to reach us. Thanks for watching. Peace.